All right, so this is a video to describe how you can make flashcards so you can open up your case. Now, you need to start with a deck of blank flashcards. We need 8 of them. There are 7 notes in music, but I need you to have 8 flashcards. They can look like this, or they can look like the ones you got in class that look like this, or maybe you even got cards in class that were bigger and look like this. Eventually, we're going to make them all look super fancy like these ones. And if you want these ones exactly, they're on canvas for you to print at home. This is something you can print at home and have your parents use with you so you can practice your note names. All right, so how do we do this? We need our 7 cards. Here they are. Sorry, 7 cards. Mr. Coons, you just said 8 cards. That's right. 8 cards is what we need. For each card, you need to draw 5 lines of the staff in the middle of the card. They don't need to be perfectly straight. If you want them to be perfectly straight, you can use a ruler. Or you could use another note card. That always works really well. You've got plenty of note cards, so why not use one as a ruler? Now, every staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces. For the treble clef, it's easy to remember face in the space because the space notes, starting from the bottom, spell the word face. Wow, those are some nice straight lines right there. So you do this with all of your cards. I'm going to set these ones aside. I'm just going to do a few. So you've got your cards with your staff on it. Now, they don't need to go all the way to the edge, and they both don't need to be on the exact same lines. It looks like I got mine on the exact same lines, but if it's up or down a couple of lines, that's okay, as long as there are 5 lines. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you play trumpet, clarinet, or flute, you're going to draw the treble clef on your cards. Now, the treble clef is kind of tricky. We're going to start on line number 1, 2. Start on line 2 and draw a spiral, like that. Your spiral should go up to line 3, down to line 1, and back up to line 3. But don't connect them, not yet, because this needs to go up, 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 and then do a little U-turn, and come straight down through the middle. And there's your treble clef. This one we call the treble clef. And it's not spelled like trouble, it's spelled treble. All right, there's your treble clef. But if you play trombone, you're going to draw a bass clef. This one looks like half of a heart. So you draw a big dot on the 4th line, counting the lines 1, 2, 3, 4. Big dot, and then half of a heart coming out from the right side, just like that. And then 2 small dots on space number 3 and 4. So we count the spaces just like the lines. 1, 2, 3, little dot there. And space 4, little dot there. And there's a bass clef. So now you have either trumpets, flutes, and clarinets, or trombone. Now, once you have all of your cards look like this, you can start adding notes to them. We're going to add whole notes. A whole note looks like a big open note. For this one, I'm going to write the note F. And on the back of my card, I'm going to write F. And I'm going to write it a little bit lighter, not as hard with the pencil so it doesn't, now I can't see it on this side. I want to make sure you can't see it, okay? If you have these cards from me from earlier, definitely write a little bit lighter when you use the back side because it's going to show through the back. And over here on the trombone card, I'm also going to write the note F, which is really special because it's right here. Now, I put this whole note on a line. Notes can either be on lines or spaces for either clef, but make sure it's right in the center of the line and that it's big enough. We don't need a note that's extra big and it's hard to tell which line or space it's on. We don't need a note that's extra small and it's hard to tell if it's on a line or space. Make the note the same size as the lines are apart. Now you're going to do this for your instrument following the list of notes on canvas for your instrument. That means every instrument is going to have a different deck of cards. Here's a deck of cards I made for trumpets. So they use the treble clef. You might notice this treble clef doesn't look exactly like this treble clef, even though I did both of them. It's okay if they're a little different. No problem at all. I know that's a treble clef, not a bass clef. So I have 7 cards, or 8 cards. Oh my gosh, I keep saying that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, am I missing one? I am missing one. 8, there it is. Now you'll notice we have some cards where notes are on the 6th line down here, all the way at the bottom here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines in this music staff. Well, this one we added. We call this one a ledger line. If notes go down low or high above, they get extra little lines added so we can measure how high up or how low they go. If we put these in order, it goes this note, then this note, then this note, then our F, which we drew, E. Wait, does E come after F? No, the letter G comes after F, so this is the note G. And I can double check because I've already written the name. Oh, I was right. Sweet. So there's G. Now in music, we only have 7 letters in the alphabet, and after G, we have A. So this one is A. There's no H. There's no letter H. No note named H. You might remember all of this from 5th grade, which is super awesome. And after A comes B, and after B comes C. We have 2 C's here, one here and one here. Now this is for trumpet. For trumpet. For flute, I have an example that was printed that looks like this. And you can print these off of canvas if you want them printed and looking really nice like this. And you'll notice that the flute cards have this extra symbol. This is called a flat sign. I know that this is the note B, and that's a flat sign, so this is B flat. And if we look here, it says B flat. It also has the fingering for the flute. We're not going to worry about that just yet. So don't worry about the fingerings, just worry about the note name. And if that one was B flat, then this one must be C. Got it right. After C comes D, E flat, F, G, and here's a note that's high that has an extra ledger line, just like our C for trumpet has a ledger line. This is the note A, B flat, and back to our beginning B flat. So this one starts on B flat and ends on B flat. Okay, so you need to check Canvas to know which notes you need to write, and you need to make your own set of cards. Okay? Have fun with this. You can use normal cards like these. You can use bigger cards like these. You can use colors. I prefer you use pencil, and if you really want to practice this with someone else, you can use these that you can print on canvas and cut out. You can see the dotted lines where I cut it out. And make sure you practice with a partner so that someone can double check all of your notes. If you wrote this note on this line and you flip it over and it said F instead of G, then you'd be practicing the wrong note. And we don't want you to practice mistakes. So double check with a partner that plays the same instrument, or a parent, or even you can double check with these without even needing to print them. So double check you have the right notes for your instrument with the right clef, and you'll be all set. Once you can read all 8 of these notes with perfect accuracy, once you can go, well, let's see if I mix them all up. Mix them up like this. Once you're able to go E, flip it over. Oh. This one said E. Come on, Mr. Cook's messing up all your cards. Once you're able to go E, D, C, A, G, F, B, C, then you can open your case. Once you get all 8 correct, and we'll make sure I had all 8, we'll go maybe in order. There's C, see, where's D? I want to make sure I have all of my cards. Oh, there's one on a space that comes after a line, so that's D. All right, and we'll, oh, there's E right there next to it. Nice. And F, there's F. G, oh, right there. Boom. A, nice. C doesn't come after A. Ah, B comes after A, and then C. This is a great way for you to practice on the bus, on the way to school, while you're having dinner, or you're having breakfast, or you're waiting for a video game to load. This is a great way for you to practice reading your notes so you can open your case. All right, have fun studying these flashcards, and feel free to send me an email if you have any questions. Bye!